Well, it looks pretty awful. Even the mob and the media were asking questions. More importantly, does anyone in the Biden administration realize that their boss, Joey, is a cognitive wreck? His policies are destroying the country? Here with reaction, Fox Business host Larry Kudlow. Larry, I saw Biden's Band-Aid solution to artificially increase supply of energy, oil, by releasing the strategic petroleum reserves. I said at the time it was a Band-Aid, and I think it was a national security risk as well. Now they don't really have much more they can release, so now OPEC is vowing to cut back on production. So we'll be paying, what, $150 a barrel in the next few weeks or months?
Well, it may not get to 150, but it's really a bad story here because we are now, the U.S., under Biden, who turned the fossil fuel spigots off and drove up prices, we are dependent once again on OPEC. And by the way, it's OPEC plus, so it's the Saudis plus the Russians who are now going to cut back production. At least that's what everybody expects in their meeting tomorrow. Oil prices already gone up about $10 in the last couple of days. If they cut back on 2 million barrels a day, Sean, which is what's being discussed by insiders, that will that'll raise the price of oil by probably $15 or $20, and that'll jack up gasoline prices across the country, not just on the West Coast where they're already too high. I mean, it's really an incredible miscalculation for us to be put back into the Stone Age where we depend again on the Middle East, OPEC countries, and Russia. And that is only possible because Biden has turned off the spigots.
Don't forget,
we are producing almost 3 million barrels a day, Sean, less than we were pre-COVID, pre-pandemic. 3 million barrels a day less. That is a bad story.
And then he wants to do a deal with Iran, and he's sending emissaries over to Venezuela. All of this would be easily fixable. You know, people in Europe, Western Europe now, that foolishly gave in to their climate alarmists over there and allowed themselves to become dependent on Vladimir Putin. If we became energy dominant, it'd be good for national security, high-paying career jobs in the energy sector. It would lower the price at the pump, help lower inflation significantly, and we can get really rich the way these OPEC countries are by providing all of the energy needs of our partners in Western Europe. But that's never going to happen, and they'll probably be freezing to death all winter.
Well, we had a chance to have a massive increase in LNG exports, but that was stopped by the Biden administration. They won't give any permits. You know, the stories coming out in the West, the Interior Department won't give out permits to the various Native American Indian tribes who want the permits and want to frack and want to drill because their livelihoods depend on it. But if you look at the global story, it's just so annoying to me. We have put our security back in the hands of the Saudis and now the Russians and now OPEC. We should never have been there in the first place. Donald Trump had given us independence. Joe Biden has given us back to dependence, and it is a very bad story.
And he's embarrassed us on the world stage, begging OPEC. They reject it. They didn't increase production. They've now decreased it. And kissing MBS's ass, that didn't pay off either. Larry Kudlow, thank you for being with us. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.